With threats of boycotts and the potential impact on cross-border tourism, what's being done to resolve this issue? Well, today, the Capital Regional District's Wastewater Committee met once again. Dana Hutchings is here with more on that in tonight's Checkpoint. And Dana, is it fair to say that those in attendance were once again disappointed?
Yes, Jim. The building of a new sewage treatment plant has been plagued by delay after delay. Today, the mayor of Esquimalt was supposed to bring forth a motion to abandon the current plan, but as Stacey Ross reports, the meeting didn't even get that far.
I am not supportive of the amendment.
Hopes were high heading into this CRD Waste Management Committee meeting that significant sewage treatment decisions would be made. The future of CTERA itself was hanging in the balance, and the packed boardroom was ready to be heard.
You've dismissed the concerns of the public repeatedly, and as a result, we find ourselves in this terrible mess.
There's been no clear scope or plan. Everything's been a knee-jerk reaction.
Not only had the public been manipulated, but the committee had also been misled and misinformed.
Calls for a distributed system, a new location, an independent review, and government intervention are nothing new. And there was support for the old McLaughlin Point plan, too.
Esquimalt is wrong. That is a good location. It's time you took the vote and you move forward and you do what's needed and stop listening to the people that don't want to make things better in this community.
And there was considerable support for the most controversial idea, Esquimalt Mayor Barb Desjardins' motion to terminate all CTERA programs and projects.
The current expensive CTERA plan does not stand up to our vision of the future for our region.
Wind down the CTERA project and contracts and implement a third-party independent review not controlled by CRD staff or CTERA.
But CRD directors didn't make it that far.
A motion to close the meeting in accordance.
A vote on that motion, as well as other sewage agenda items, were deferred to next week's meeting, to the frustration of those hoping for a decision, one way or the other.
Procedural wrangling, that's all it is. It's horrific to think that it can be stalled by one small municipality of 16,000 people.
This is our $1 billion, and so far nothing has happened that has satisfied me or many, many members of the public.
Meanwhile, the federal deadline to have sewage treatment in place is just 66 months away.
And so given all this, tonight our web poll question, are you concerned about the lack of sewage treatment? Is it giving Victoria a black eye? Here are some of your opinions from the capital city.
Oh, definitely,
yes.
Definitely. We hear people, we're in Arizona in the winter and we hear people talking about it even there. They think it's absolutely disgusting that we just dump everything into the ocean.
I think it's lowering our image as a progressive city, for sure.
Well, I know that I'm not really too excited about fishing off Ogden Point because of it. I don't know how many people know about it and how many people care about it.
Very much so, yes.
How's that?
I'm just fed up with it. You know, they should have done this years and years ago. It's given us a black eye.
From email, Dave says this wastewater issue is not only giving Victoria a black eye, but it's possibly endangering our ecosystem. From Twitter, Wilfred says this sewage issue has a high profile, and folks here consider Victoria a green paradise, yet want to dump raw sewage into the sea. But Carol Ann says not at all. What people do not realize is that we have a natural sewage treatment because of the unique qualities at Clover Point, which is why we have not needed to deal with it before. And the results of our web poll, wow, close one tonight. 51% say yes, we've got a black eye because of it. 49% say no. And Rhonda pointed to another issue. She says, I'm more concerned about how our educational system has gone down the sewer.